stabbed you?
In the name of Jesus, leave my hand alone.
In the name of Jesus, enter this room and explain to me.
I hope you guys are enjoying this historical Abattoir season movie. This is season 3, episode 4, and I'll be doing a preview of episode 4 of what actually went down, like a summary of what actually went down in episode 4, and I'll be doing some excerpts to expect in episode 5. So basically, from what you saw the last time, you can see that this movie is actually interesting. With that incident you just saw, man, that is crazy. But before I got into that, I'd just like you to do this.
Oh, there it is, there it is. There it is, there it is. Yes!
Thanks for subscribing. So, episode 4 all started with Mr. Adibola, Dele's father, actually going to Dele's school, Excellent University, to look for his son Dele after a few days of being kidnapped. And yeah, he actually saw the actual kidnapper of his child. He actually saw the actual kidnapper of Dele. He saw Coyote.
Get on my face. Excuse me, please. Am I asking for too much? I'm looking for my son.
But what really amazed me was that, man, Coyote was not even doing anything to make him see the reasons why. Okay, I kidnapped your son, maybe I'll help you get him. Well, Coyote's troubles were, very, very, very much so too. He just was like, oh my God, what kind of question is that? Leave me alone. And he left, actually seeing the kidnapper of your son and not knowing he's actually the kidnapper of your son is really, really, really something crazy. You can just see it from the excerpts here.
Please, just look. His name is Dele Adibola. He said he was with one Coyote, and that was the last I heard from him.
Okay, so basically the next summary I'm giving you is the Ogaolopa part. That woman is just so, I don't know what to call her, man. But she's actually trying, but she's actually thinking Dele or the registrar is into a cult. Then she starts asking Martins like, oh, are you in a cult? Oh, something.
I'm here looking for a kidnapped boy, but everyone seems to be hiding something. The registrar and you, the lecturer. What are you all hiding?
Or something. Then Martin tries to explain how his father was into a cult, used his models for rituals, and blah blah blah. And she was like, oh no, cut this long story short. I'm not into horror movies. Oh my God, that part was a little bit interesting. She was like, no, I'm not into horror movies. So just go look for what you want to do. And it was so funny. You can see it here when she told Martin that she's not into horror movies.
I'm not a fan of horror films. Okay, so let's put the story on hold to be continued.
And if you've not seen where Martins was when he was still young, season 1, season 2, where his father used his models for rituals.
Discovered my father was a cultist.
You can just quickly take a look at this.
You go ahead and stop it. And use that for rituals.
Let's get to the part where Mr. Adibola, Dele's father, actually went to visit the registrar in search for his child. Yeah, you could see when the secretary called the registrar saying, oh, there's a parent here to see you. He was putting rub in his eyes. Man, that bro looks like I'm putting keybound. I was gonna put a body keybound in someone's man. I was like, kidding, but what you say? Just to play a prank and deceive him to look like he was real and concerned. But as soon as Dele's father walked in, the registrar started pretending as if he was so concerned and blah 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 blah. You can see him putting rub in his eyes. Imagine that. And then after a while, they were chit-chatting, talking, and they were doing all those things. And Dele's father was explaining, oh, well, he needs his child. How would they find his child? And the registrar was like saying, oh, I will not eat anything. I make a vow to God. I will not eat anything until we see these kidnapped children. And and Mr. Adibola just looked up. He saw some flasks of beverages, a bread, and peanut butter. I was like, wow.
To God and to you, that I will not eat or drink anything until those missing children are returned to us.
In his mind, he'll be like, you really mean you will not eat anything? Then when he saw Mr. Adibola looking at his shelf and seeing those flasks of beverages and so, and the registrar was like, yeah, okay, maybe some beverage, some blah blah blah, some tea, coffee. I was just laughing that this guy is crazy, man. Mr. Adekola just had to end it. He was just like, okay, don't worry, I have to take my leave now because that was just frustrating.
That is, except of course for beverages, tea, coffee, perhaps some biscuits and
That registrar is kind of crazy. The registrar, you can see the part where the registrar was not, he's not calming down, yeah. Rambo, the principality of the school, the actual kidnapper of students, the guy who is trying to be like the boss of the school, kidnapping everyone.
You hear they talk? No man standing! Rambo Baba, what's happened? Get call.
Sonia Martins, his friend, his actual friend, who is actually very angry that Sonia Martins used his child for ritual, also wants to take revenge by using his own son, Martins Sonia, for rituals. So he called Rambo, and he actually, this time, he was not playing any jokes. He actually threatened him because he doesn't know the reason why Rambo hasn't been able to get Martins for him yet.
Your job was simple. Get me Martins Sonia alive. Simple. That's all.
So he actually threatened him seriously this time, and you can see it on my Rambo's face that damn, this threat entered his body. He was like, oh.
Now the next time I see you, you won't have the eyes to see me. Now, that is a threat.
Rambo then called the registrar. The registrar was like, oh, he got there. Why is this so urgent that you called me that you can't tell me on phone? Blah blah blah, blue blue blue. Then the registrar, the Rambo was like, do you know who actually Martins is?
What do you know about Martin Sonia?
Rambo did not even know who Martins was actually. He was just still, believing because Sonia is Martin's father, was actually the first in rank holder of the secret here, but he has been excommunicated. And he felt maybe his son has taken charge because Martins has been to the third dimension. He called fire on the first in rank holder of the secret here, which is his father, and then this was something awesome that a lot of people think Martins has. Maybe it's the cult, he has some secret powers, and Rambo was actually feeling like that too. So he called the registrar to tell him that Martins is not an ordinary man. Martins has been to the third dimension.
That man belongs to the upper chamber of the secret seers of the underworld.
And damn it, that registrar, he is not calm at all. His urge for power made him to he was like, okay, I know what to do. Do. Then he called Martins into his office and started jabbering. He started talking blah blah blah. Man, that guy, they jabber, they say something. He just they jabber, they split the right. Was like, start, continue.
start.
Recite the creed. The creed, of course, Martins was like, what are you saying? What is this? Then he started reciting the creeds: one heart, one soul,
One blood, one heart, one soul.
one blah blah blah. Martins was just shocked. Martins was still not like understanding well until he heard no blood, no glory.
No blood, no glory.
Oh my god, that broke the juice. Martins now knew, oh, seems this man is the third dimension. But I actually like Martins. He was playing along with the game, enjoying the tactics of the man and how he was, playing like a tiki-taka Barcelona football, just pretending he doesn't know anything and shooting some more questions as the registrar, who shall continue, was just jabbering, spitting the bills, spitting everything out of his mouth, That was what happened at that part.
Not only know about these kidnappings, I also know the kidnapper.
So based on the juice I showed you in the beginning, where Flora and Coyote, were asking themselves, okay, I'll see you in the room, come into my room, no, I'm not coming, this I do no more, I don't do them again. That place was actually mad, but before I break that juice for you right now, let me just tell you about how Dylan was keeping his faith up and he ended up getting slammed in the head by the tip of the gun, those people who were watching those kidnappers kidnap children were like, what's Dele doing? Dele started singing, keeping his face high, and then whoo, was knocked down. Knocked off. I guess he should be in coma right now. But that's the part. Yeah, you can see him here. So basically, now let's get to where Jesus appeared to Kayode. Oh my God. Kayode just had to surrender his life to Jesus. Jesus showed him what will happen the next, like the next morning. He showed him the future. Told him, why are you persecuting me? And who are you?
I'm Jesus. Why are you persecuting me?
Kayode was like, oh, what do you want me to do? And Jesus told Kayode that, okay, I will, send my servant to you.
Send my servant to you, and she will tell you what you must do.
And that is the part where we meet Flora, my flower. So Flora, Flora is now a servant of God. She's trying to win 50 souls in episode 4, and Kayode is part of the soul she's supposed to win. But based on how Kayode brought it to her, she didn't understand. So when she knocked on Kayode's door, Kayode opened the door, and she was like, oh, based on his dream and how Jesus appeared to him, she was like, oh, are you the one? Did Jesus send you? No, he didn't say did Jesus send you, but he was like, are you the one? He sent you. And Flora was like, who sent you? Are you his servant? Flora was like, I'm not one servant too. How Flora used to talk now.
Never! Let me tell you, he told me you will come. I don't know when next you will come. So if he takes me to drag you to this room, I will drag.
That guy is so funny. And then Kayode was like, no, you are a servant. You must enter my room. That until they sorted it out, and she was like, oh, okay, now I understand.
In the name of Jesus, leave my hand alone. In the name of Jesus, enter this room and explain to me.
This is what exam team he showed me, and I was like, oh, said Jesus, of course. So Flora understand that, oh, she's a servant of Jesus. That place was, power filled, interesting, and a little bit mad. So currently, Kayode has been saved. Flora, continues saving souls. She's working for Christ. Before we shoot that part, then, as I told you, Martins and Flora actually met during the examination Martins was supposed to conduct. Oh my God. Martins was like, Jesus!
Good, yes. Jesus!
Good morning, sir.
We said I shouted, Jesus! Yeah? Flora and Martins together. For those of you who don't know Flora and Martins, Flora was actually the one, who implicated Martins and accused him of false rape while Martins was sent to, the prison over an incident or an action he didn't do, over something he didn't commit. And so Martins, I guess, is still keeping Flora in his mind, because when Baba Gbero and Martins they talk about Flora, he was like, no. Why are you still talking to Flora? You get so seeing Flora in an examination on Flora we no book before. They can they read book, we can they write exam for university. Was like, Jesus. That part was so funny. Yeah, okay. And after that part was the part where Martins was actually called by the registrar, where the registrar started to start spilling the bee, started to jabber all the things he wants to, like, because of the power and the urge he wants, started to recite creeds and showed Martins that he is actually in the secret cult. He knows the kidnapper of the school, as you can see here. He knows Rambo. He knows Rambo is the principality of the school. Martins was shocked, and Martins kept on, listening and playing along, asking questions just to get more information. He got Rambo's details, and then he went back to the Oga Olopa, and that Oga Olopa, I don't know, Sha, but I pray she does her job well. Maybe she'll do her job well in episode 5 again. So now the Oga Olopa and Martins now knows that the registrar is actually in a secret cult. He actually knows who is kidnapping people in the school. I wonder how that registrar will turn a school to a den of kidnapping children, because of a urge for power. This film is actually educative, very touching. It really blows my mind. Like, Damn, I can't wait for episode 5 this Sunday or Monday just to watch it. Man, waiting for this movie episodes to be released every week, it actually gives me a chance to do, some summary and a preview of what to see in the next episode. So I kind of like it like that, though. After Oga registrar has jabber for a while, there's jabber, and Martins has gone to the Oga Olopa to like release the information of what is really happening in the school, who is Rambo and everything. This Abattoir movie. So episode 4 summary done for you. What to expect in episode 5? I can't tell you much. I can only say, okay, Kayode will actually maybe be really saved and really try to pinpoint some issues and try to help Dele's father, find Dele, because he actually kidnapped Dele and now he has been saved by Christ. Maybe he will try to correct his wrongs, cancel out his wrongs by doing the needful, doing the right thing, by helping Mr. Adebola find Dele. And now that Oga Olopa Martins now knows that the registrar and Rambo are like the actual kidnappers of the school, they are the one turning the school into a den of sacrifices, kidnapping children all about. Maybe season episode 5 will be like an episode that they will be on their toes, like to be on fire. Rambo will be on the chase. Rambo might be on the run. The registrar too might be on the run after maybe registrar too might be on the run. But one of the crazy things, that the bad things they didn't do, is that Martins didn't actually record the second conversation with the registrar. At the first instance, when he didn't record anything and the Oga Olopa was asking, do you have any proof? It was fine that okay, you were still under duress, you were under tension. It was still coming as a shock to you. But the second time, you guys needed to have recorded the conversation. You needed proof. What more proof do you want than recording the conversation of you trying to get some more information from the registrar, the man who is in charge of the school on school sacrifices? Oh my God. Well, I think that's a big mistake they did there. But maybe that's part of the script they wrote. Maybe that's not part, So next, what to expect in episode 5? I feel episode 5 Dele might be found, and kudos to Mr. Adebola, who has been tortured by the Oga Olopa when he visited the Oga Olopa at home, and the Oga Olopa woman was like, playing with his child, saying you're the best mom of the world, and Mr. Adebola, who is in Charles, disturbed and in distress over his son's kidnapping, like, close the gates now.
How was school today? Close the gates now.
Adebola put his hands on his head and I was like, it is finished.
Did you enjoy school? Missed you.
that was touching, man. That was demoralizing. That woman, she's just doing things. I don't know how she's doing her things, but but kudos to the episode 4. I can't wait to see episode 5. I know you guys want a lot of episode 5 previews. Then what next could happen in episode 5? Flora continues to win, so I think in episode 5, Flora and Martins might actually now reconcile based on the Jesus boy. Flora is now the Jesus girl. She's saving souls, and maybe they can reconcile after the examination. Maybe when they conduct their examination, and Flora tries to reach out to Martins or whatever. Because I feel that can happen in episode 5. Also, I feel Sonya's best friend, who is now his worst enemy, just trying to get Martins Sonya for a sacrifice, will maybe start hunting down Rambo too. Maybe not, because Rambo might be hunted by a lot of people right now. His secret is exposed, and person when they say you could gun him down, his principality of the school, damn, I think he will be on the run, on the run. So basically, I feel the secret of the courts is starting to get exposed. I feel Sonya will want to know the powers Martins is using. And if he gets to understand that, okay, Martins is actually using Jesus, he might want to give his life to God, change. Because you could see where a carbon copy of Soya appeared to him and was like, hey, it is time. I am ready to take you home.
The powers that be have decided your fate. I am here to take you home. No, I am not going anywhere.
He was like, I'm not ready. I'm not going anywhere. That place was wild. Can see all that the Flora security are first in rank, scared of death, man. These people were not scared of death in season 2, season 1, but now they're scared of death. That shows you that God, there's no power above the power of God. This movie is actually one of the best. And let me leave you with this suspense.
Who are you? I am the messenger sent to take you home. Soya, it is time.
Soya himself, holder of the secret seer, first in rank, who has been excommunicated, and the registrar now knows, now visits the registrar after the registrar had called to tell the PA of Soya that he knows that Soya has been excommunicated and Martins is the one in charge of the secret seer. You get? So Soya, who is like wants to see his son for a very long time now, actually went to visit the registrar, and this is what happened.
Hello, son.
Martins entered and encountered his father, Sonia. This is all that happened in